Division of integers. Objective: to learn about the division properties of integers. We already know that division is the inverse of multiplication, and for each multiplication fact, there are two division facts. For example, 4 multiplied by 5 is equal to 20 gives 20 divided by 5 is equal to 4 and 20 divided by 4 is equal to 5. Similarly, minus 4 multiplied by 5 is equal to minus 20 gives minus 20 divided by 5 is equal to minus 4 and minus 20 divided by minus 4 is equal to 5. From this, we understand that if a and b are two positive integers, then minus a divided by b is equal to minus a divided by b. A divided by minus b is equal to minus a divided by b, and minus a divided by minus b is equal to a divided by b. More precisely, when the dividend and divisor are of unlike signs, the quotient is negative, otherwise it's positive. Let's understand this better with the help of few examples. When we divide 84 by minus 4, we get minus 84 divided by 4, which is equal to minus 21. Similarly, when we divide minus 32 by 8, we get minus 32 divided by 8 is equal to minus 4. From these examples, we observe that when we divide a positive integer by a negative integer, we divide them as whole numbers and then put a minus sign before the quotient. Similarly, when we divide a negative integer by a positive integer, we divide them as whole numbers and then put the minus sign before the quotient. Additionally, when we divide minus 25 by minus 5, we get 25 divided by 5, which is equal to plus 5, because a negative divided by a negative is a positive. Thus, the quotient is a positive 5. In other words, when we divide a negative integer by a negative integer, we first divide them as whole numbers and then put a positive sign before the quotient. Let's now learn about some more division properties of integers. Any integer divided by 0 is meaningless. It means if a is an integer and a is not equal to 0, then a divided by 0 is not meaningful. For example, 6 divided by 0 is meaningless. Similarly, minus 8 divided by 0 is also meaningless. If a is a non-zero integer, then 0 divided by a is equal to 0. For example, 0 divided by 6 is equal to 0 and 0 divided by minus 4 is also equal to 0. Any integer divided by 1 gives the same integer. For example, minus 8 divided by 1 is equal to minus 8 and 6 divided by 1 is equal to 6. But if any integer is divided by minus 1, it doesn't give the same answer. For example, minus 8 divided by minus 1 is equal to 8 and 6 divided by minus 1 is equal to minus 6. To summarize, the quotient of two positive or two negative integers is always positive. The quotient of one positive and one negative integer is always negative. For any integer a divided by 0 is meaningless. 0 divided by a is equal to 0. A divided by 1 is equal to A.